Hello everyone and welcome to the channel, and welcome back to Plan B Terraform, episode 28. Now today's whole goal is getting that population to 1 million. Now I believe, if I'm not mistaken, just clicking on second city here, they were upset with the city supply and it was food that was the problem. So I think they either A, can't make enough food. I'm wondering, are they limited by this here? 1, 2, 3, 4. So this can only produce 300 concrete. Let me, not concrete, waste. Let me actually just use a couple of these to upgrade the situation a little bit better. I already did one, but maybe 2 will help. Same with this. Let's do some over here as well, just to offer a little bit of better support. I don't know if that can produce enough to feed into this, but getting 1 million population, that's the big goal today. That's the scheme. That's the goal, that's the scheme, and I think it's completely doable. I don't know if I'm able to get the population there to go up at all, but what I may do is just throw the food a little bit anyway. Oh. Is it growing? Everything's satisfactory. Yeah, there we go. It's growing now on day halfway through the year. Okay. But that's not my organic waste. That's not my main focus here. I'm thinking about doing... Oh, makes things a little harder to find. I'm thinking about throwing food at this city, because this city has needed... What do you want? What are you desperate for? Food. So I'm thinking either A, I produce some food here. Maybe I just produce food here. I wasn't going to initially. I was going to not do that. But I'm thinking maybe I produce it over here. Just a smidge of it. But that involves me dealing with the compost and dealing with everything. So let's take a look at doing that. We'll set that up and then we'll be right back with a little bit of an update here. I frequently need to go back and review how I built the old one to understand. So I did allow compost to just jump across a lane. Okay. So it's coming along here. I think last time around I did plan on not doing this sort of thing, but here I am doing it because I'm worried that if I take food away from our second city, the second city may just collapse, which isn't exactly ideal either. So let's take a quick gander here and see. And did I set this up for a polymer? I did set up polymer redistribution center. Here's my plan. I'm gonna sneak stuff away from here because I don't know, it's probably the easiest way to go about doing this. And I will just load a few more into here. So let's take some stuff. You're gonna be producing a very limited amount anyway. So we'll just kind of, we'll throw it at, I don't know, 30 trains. What is your, and then your direct route is back that way. That's fine. Good, that's filled up now. Fantastic. So population didn't really go up that much, and I'm wondering, like just in that year, so I'm wondering, you know, you're satisfied, you're just satisfied with food. High-tech parts, oh, you're fairly satisfied with high-tech parts. Okay, good. We're not really eating any supply, and your composite is in a good place. So let's see back here what's going on. You do need nitrogen, yes? Good. Okay. So we're storing that up, and you're not upset about food supply though? You're still in the 90 percentile. That's good. 90 is good. Because that means me taking that away, it's still, like taking this production away, it's still sustainable by itself. Oh, I need water. Right. And that should be easy to do from here. So let's think. Water. let it just play out there. So I could do it. Yeah, that's not ideal. I could do it here. Is there a puddle of water? Oh, that's interesting. I thought for sure you would have died. Alright. Let's do it down here. We'll do a couple. I'm not too sure how much water I need, but I don't know if this is enough. We're doing a little bit of a hex design this time for funsies. There's no real rhyme or reason for it, just for fun. Nope. I called them hex water production. Don't do that. Okay, good. Sure, and that'll allow us for some wraparound, and then boop. There's still dam over here? Yikes. Anyway, we'll pick some up over here, and we will drop it off up here. See, there's not a whole lot going on there anyway. We'll pick some up here. And again, we'll drop it off over here. There is a good supply of that nitrogen, actually, so I'm quite surprised we took so much. How is this doing for nitrogen supply? Like, if I was to... Let me add a couple more of these guys on just to help support a little bit better. Literally 2. That's my plan. Literally 2. Actually, let's also just... Yeah, let's just do this, too. Where am I going? Third city. Okay. We're going to take some water from down there as well. It's not an emergency, which is kind of what that water was thought of. The fook. Oh. Fair enough. I don't know what's happening here. Let me just do this, because I genuinely don't understand what's happening with the rails there. I'll take it here. You're fine to come out now? Okay, good. So what we'll do is we'll take water from down there because, again, like I was saying, not an emergency, but there is a ton of water down there. Like, look, watch this. That's how many trains? 50 trains. Hardly a dent so far. And we've rolled through quite a few trains. And I'm thinking maybe I'll even be as generous as to put one of these on. Maybe another one of those. Just a few, just a handful. Really help load it up. Support the supply line there. That is wild. Didn't do anything to it. So third city, let's see what's up, what's popping, how's it going? You're producing food now. Oh, that's right, and I wanted a direct delivery system here. So we're gonna completely smash our scalps into this. And what I'm gonna do as well, we're gonna send a few trains. Oh wait. Everybody's eating all their food, eh? But that's okay, right? Because I'm delivering it by train. What we're going to do is we're going to take this for a second. We're going to change the destination. And we'll drop some food off down there for a moment. Because this isn't going to grow at all, right? Annual transport capacity is 600. We'll just see if anything arrives in a couple minutes. I mean, its population is going up, but that's not because I've delivered any extra food, because I haven't yet. No food has made it. Which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. I wish my train lines were a little more... How shall I put this? Better designed? I don't know. Let me actually, I'm curious. Where is this train line going to? There we go. There's some food. I want to say that's the first shipment. Hello? Okay, I don't know what the fuck the deal was with that, but that's fine. Again, just a little bit of extra support there for that. So compost is what's lacking, so really it's the shit. It is poop. Lack of poop. But we're good. We're good there. Nothing's happening here yet, which is, again, also fine, but we'll see. And reinforced concrete, you still need it for now until you reach 100,000, I believe. So how's your population doing? It's climbing. It's climbing. And what's happening over in the second city? You're stable for now. Okay. But we're gonna need to drop some food off here again. Right? You just... Oh, hello. Okay. So, automatically fine with food. Oxygen, though, you ended up tweaking about a little bit. So it takes a little bit of time for this to get back over there, so we'll set it back up. So, sorry, let's rediscuss. Oxygen, once again, is an issue. Also, why no steel? Why no steel? Wow. Why is oxygen so problematic recently? What if I... Should I set up another line of oxygen, I guess? Like... I'll just do that, because I have a feeling I'm not gonna... Never mind. Oh! That's fucking shit. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, let's quickly see here. I cannot believe that the oxygen supply is so shit. And I can't make oxygen any other way, right? So it's... I mean, that is the most efficient and effective manner, so... I'll keep it up for now. Why is the population here? Why did it grow more? City supply limited. Yeah, I see that. So you're limited because you now don't have food. Which is fine, arguably. I understand. I understand the complaint. It is a valid complaint. But I'm busy trying to get that population click-clackety-clucked all the way up. Now... This is something that interests me. I have not set up a delivery system for any of that yet. And I think it will be placed here. It's kind of my best guess. And I think I'm going to start sending stuff over there. And we will just do this real quick. And we will do... just a little wraparound right here, because that seems like it'll be the most efficient manner to do it. So we'll start pulling from the center, and we will have it dropped off now, and we will just do 4 trains. Just so that it's being done, it's there, it's ready to be thrown in whenever they decide they need it. They're pretty well full up on food, so we're going to go back and review. Second City, you're not dying yet. Soon, though. Soon. And we'll change your origin back to here. Now, what does that do for your food supply when something like that happens? Your supply line goes all the way up. There's no way to just produce food any other way. It would be lovely if you could just kind of inject it in. Thankfully, food is renewable. The metal is somewhat renewable. Jeez. They're really doing fine for composite over here. Wow. What about Second City? You're fine for composite, right? Like, you were struggling on oxygen and you're starting to have a little bit of a supply. Not like a big one, but a small one. And that's okay. There we go. That will never touch. So let's just get rid of that. Now, or well, actually that one might touch, but that one will never touch. So that's good. Your water's good. Food supply, surprisingly fine, actually. Oh. Is it moving? Just barely. Delivering a bunch of food, you're fine. Okay, we've surpassed 800,000 population. 800,000. This city just needs to keep going up. Up, 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 up. Let's make sure it's being well supported by the other industries. So you don't need, you won't need that soon, but you're gonna start eating more high-tech parts, right? So perhaps I need to collect some high-tech parts from you. Where are you going? Number of trains, 1. I'm going to actually upgrade this. Because what I'm kind of concerned about is I don't know if we'll ever, if we'll be able to support well enough. Let's just do that. This is me prepping more storage space for these. Because I upped the train count, right? Let's up it to 7. And we'll see what sort of impact that has up there. Now, I was producing a little bit here, but it's not, you know, it's nothing special. Where's your origin? Where's that? Okay, good. So we are using your aluminum up. Oh, wow, you've got quite the food stocks. So that's good. That's fantastic, actually. And I'm not feeding you anymore. Good. But we're still able to keep the population of Second City kind of at bay for a bit. You want food, but your pop isn't going down, right? So 457, that's pretty good. Our first city is at that 317 mark, which is about the same as it has been for a while. And it seems pretty functional. Wow, so many lessons learned in there, eh? Perhaps when this game comes out of early access, we'll have to replay it and see if we can do a better job. I'm sure we can, because I didn't make a lot of mass factories like that. I tried this strategy, and this did not work well for us, having this built up here. Did not work for us at all, really. I mean, this was a good call. And I suppose the high-tech part factory was a good call, but they weren't really, you know, they weren't done until much later on. Everything else was a little bit of a disaster. Wow. Oh shit, hello, steel bar storage. Okay, I just upped the steel bar storage. I don't know if I'm using... Okay, we are using some stuff up here. This is another concrete factory. Where are you delivering this to? Jesus. Third city. Third city does in fact still need. So we'll let that keep running. You don't need concrete though. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to delete all of that. Delete the concrete line. And we're going to delete the road. Who needs a road? Oh, look at that water just scooting. So we'll leave that like that. I have also thought about increasing the temperature some more, but I don't know what that'll do. Not entirely sure. Also, it would have been so much better if I had like blocked off the bottoms of the city and forced them towards each other. I wonder if we could eventually make them so big that they touched. And like, look, so here's my other problem. Oh, okay, wait. I'll pause it so that, because it looks like the population stopped. Here's my other problem though. We got to -6 and we plateaued pretty quick. And I'm just wondering in year, actually it doesn't tell me a year, but the, so this kind of all plateaued and stopped. So I'm wondering what happens if we were to increase that again? What would end up happening? Would there be more water? Would there be more flooding? Would industry get fucked up again? Like, what would happen? And I think maybe I'll like play around a little bit more with the game even after we hit 1 million population, just to see what we can do, just to see what happens. So third city, it's saying that you've stopped. What are you dissatisfied with? It's not food, it's oxygen. Honestly, fair enough. Let me give them oxygen all up in here. We'll be back momentarily with an oxygen solution. So there we go. Hopefully this does the trick. We're also gonna just build a factory as well. Just because, you know, polymer may end up becoming... Oh, why did it change? That's so strange. Polymer might end up becoming a necessity again, so what I'm thinking is just load this up and kind of hope for the best there, and we will not hope for the best, but and stock up a little bit on polymer, because, you know, while we're fine now, we may not be in a little bit. So we've got that going. That was a mistake. I shouldn't have done that. Let me fix. So yes, we've got that going. We're building a little bit of that, and I'm wondering, are you pleased with the oxygen supply? What's going on? What do you need? You need 160. 160 divided by 12, or 400 divided by 12, about 40. We should be fine for a little bit. I don't know if that's big enough yet, though, actually. So I might just expand it a wee. Let's actually just... Wait, I got a water supply here? Why am I not using it? Was that supposed to be for my food that I ended up building a water supply somewhere else for? Son of a bitch. I don't know where I was planning on building the food supply anymore from last episode, but maybe it was in here. I built a water supply. I'm not taking anything from it. Oh, I'm very silly sometimes. But there we go. This is fine. Hello, population. I'm running you at a maximum so that you could grow. Oh, I see. You've run out. That's fine. We will steal from here. This will be fine. Let's just speed it up because we're not really going to do anything in the meantime. Unless I want to take out some dams, which I guess I can do. So there's at least 3 full. And then they've got some partial fills. So why are there partial fills? What's the deal? I feel like I need some of these up here. Yeah, let's just do that. Wow, oh. Hello, water. Please be quicker. Actually, should be the second one instead of those. And the first ones can stay as these. Downgrade them. And I guess same situation here, like do I need, where's the water one? Let me reduce how many trains you have so that you run better, I don't know. Could also just be that they need to be loaded and unloaded faster. Hello. Why is food like literally locked up? What's going on? Do I need to add more than 35 trains? You should be pleased now. Okay, they're not... Yeah, they don't have enough oxygen, in my opinion. So... do I make this bad boy bigger? Do I just do this? Let's see. So, how pleased, how displeased? You still need reinforced concrete, which you're still... Oh my god. Hello? Apparently not enough trains doing this now. That's concerning. Jesus. Okay, well, we'll store some up. There's also a lot of metal waste going on. So that's going to be an issue pretty soon, I think. Is that they're going to be upset that I'm not producing... That I'm not removing the recycling fast enough. So I may need to transfer where the shit comes out. Maybe I take it from over here. Because food, that should be fine for food delivery, realistically. Okay, what is your problem now? Oh yeah, city waste disposal, already limited. Okay, so let's... Here's how we fix that. We're gonna waste a little bit of it. Just how it needs to go sometimes, because this is a little bit of a shit show, I think, eh? Alright, so this can all be poop, I think. Okay, so I've set up a little bit of a better waste disposal situation there, and we're gonna move the train lines for the aluminum bars. I'm gonna change the origin to here. And we'll also remove the origin for the steel bars, and we'll move it down here. Now, that does lead me to the following situation of needing to... Wait, don't you fucking dare. No, you're not allowed to build. They build in here so quick sometimes. This is just for poop. This is just poop waste now. Alright, folks? It's all for shit. I'm sure they're going to be happy that I've got all this poop in here for them. Now, that should deal with that issue. Okay, good. The population is going up. We're so close. We're so close to that 100,000 mark in here. And then that'll bring us to that million point, which is our, I believe, oh my gosh, it's been so long since I've had to look at our next objective. What is it? Yeah, it's right there. Alright, perfect. And Second City, you're not dying yet. You're pretty upset with me, unfortunately. Let me just... Can I constantly feed you food anyways? Like with 5 trains, let's say. And we'll be okay. Or will that eventually cause me issues? Whoa, 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 whoa. What happened? So you really, like... Jeez, Second City's, like, faltering as hell. So what went so wrong where? You ran out of polymer. Yeah, okay. Why did you run out of polymer? How did you run out of polymer? Where's the recycling center? Where is the recycling center for polymer here? Oh, there it is. You don't even have enough to sustain yourself. That's so strange. So... And even all of this isn't making enough polymer for you? What the fuck? I am genuinely just surprised by that occurrence. Okay, well, let's up the polymer supply then, I guess. What the hell? I genuinely just was not expecting that to happen. Wow. So, unless I ship some high-tech parts to you, which honestly I might have to do, how is the high-tech parts factory? It's fine. So you're delivering high-tech parts, and where are you going? You are going here, so let's just up this a little bit higher. And polymer isn't an issue over here. It will be for sure. It will be for sure. Right? Like, so polymer bars, and we'll just try and make up the stash here. That's my plan. And we'll see how it goes. We'll just let that run for a bit. Population isn't, it's not going down yet. Okay, good. They're somewhat please. What ended up making you happy? Composite. Somehow composite's fine now. Magically. Let me give you an influx, perhaps, from this city. Because I don't know why this city is doing fine and you went down so far. So let's pull from this real quick. Second city. We'll drop some off in the supply. We'll load it with 52 trains for just like 2 minutes. So we're pulling out an abundance of supply because this city's doing fine, but we'll steal some from it. And once they all arrive, we'll kind of start tacking them off. They're the first supply. So this is kind of my, what I'll call the emergency supply run. And let's see, trying to keep the population up while the population is still climbing in the other city. Okay, I think that'll kind of do the trick. We're gonna start cutting down that train line a little bit more. Let's just take them all off. There. So how did that impact the supply over here? Okay, the supply is still pretty strong. That should give this a few minutes to kind of figure itself out a little better. I am worried we don't have enough steel. Where are you getting steel from? So steel is exclusively coming from inside the city as well, which is a problem. So let's see, where else is there steel that I could perhaps take from? Yikes. Yikes. Industry is falling again. This is steel, actually. Where's this steel from? Where is this steel from? There's no indication. So we're going to actually take all of that steel and we're going to drop it off at the second city because why the hell not if it needs a steel supply. And we'll set up 40 trains to do so. That will help them out quite a bit, but that does not fix the polymer bar issue. So we'll review high-tech parts factory. Now, high-tech parts factory, we did build this extra sort of situation of polymer, and we will ship that out too because, you know, if we need polymer, we need polymer. It wasn't exactly in my mind that this was what I was going to have to do, but apparently it is in fact needed. So food supply is still getting sent over here, right? And you're still doing very well. Holy shit, you're doing fantastic. Let's just sit here and wait then. I don't foresee any issue in, you know, supply here. I don't see any issue in this area. It seems like we're really pumping through everything quite efficiently and effectively. Perhaps I do need to set up a second train line for the organic waste. I'm not sure yet. Actually, wait. Let me stop for a second. I should have done it the other way around. Fuck, I'm wasting organic waste. I need to stop. I was thinking I could do that. You know, well, I'll just waste that. I think I could do this. That way it's just a little more efficient, a little cleaner. It is a little wasteful of a resource that seems scarce at times. Holy fuck, they fill the center so quick. Expanding out is always a pain, but inside the city, they gobble that land up so quick. Food is good. High-tech parts seems satisfactory as well, which is nice. The polymer supply is fine, but it looks like they could use a little more of this, which I'm fine fucking around with. Alright, here we go. We are so close. Alright, we are almost at that 100,000, well, million mark, sorry. And let's just slow it down here so we can see it happen together. There we go. We've done it. We have beat the game. Oh, here are the credits. Oh my gosh. Okay, hello. Look at that. I'm assuming those are kind of the draft images in the background of the game. So congratulations to us. Go us. We did it. We beat the game. We finished it. We'll have to keep an eye out to see if there's any update. This may be the last episode. The only other thing that I could think of is really just increasing the temperature of the planet, because there's no objective otherwise, unless we want to hit a higher population. But that's good. We've done it. We've beat it. We've beat the game. Thank you to everybody who has joined me on this fantastic journey through Plan B Terraform. I know it's been a while. Where we're on episode 28. We've got 28 of these, and we started this series in February. So now it's June. It took me many a moon to get this done. But we've got to keep on trucking on with another game, I guess. So we'll keep an eye out to see if this game gets any big updates, and maybe we'll come back and perhaps do some sort of a speed run or stream the whole thing and try and beat the game in one go. I don't know. It's been great. It's been a fantastic game. I'd of course recommend it if you enjoy this sort of thing. So thank you all very much for joining me. Hopefully we'll have a new series out replacing this one. And as always, thank you for stopping by. Happy you did, and I'll see you next time.